people, yes, wherever you are. Empire of Thorns, here we go. Our darling Miss Rose is uh, around the freehold, and she hears very heated arguments coming from the direction of the common rooms. And one half of that argument is her lover, actually.
Yeah, she's going to very cautiously approach the rooms.
The other half of it is his daughter, and she basically kind of like, you know when somebody like throws their arms down when they're angry?
Yep.
She'll do that, and she's like, you're being unreasonable. Please, come on. And he's like, no, I've said it once, and I'm going to say it again, and my opinion is not going to change. No, no, no. And she's like, you're being stupid. Please, come on, let me go out. I've been here. Some. Come on, Dad, please. I'm 13. I can go out by myself. I really can. And he said, first off, you're 12. Secondly, the answer is still no. And she's like, I'll be 13 in like 3 weeks, okay? And nothing is going to happen to me. We went out the other night with Azu, remember? And he was like, we had protections with us. That had been planned. And she'll just kind of like, Dad, I just want to go to the mall or something or somewhere. And no one, can't you go with me? And he's like, I have too much to do. I'm sorry, I can't go with you, and you can't go alone. Claudio is out for the day. He'll kind of like think, and he's like, ugh.
She'll walk in and hold up a finger. I could go out with her.
Her face will light up, and his is just kind of like, I don't care. Get her away from me, like type thing. He looks as though genuinely like he's like trying to calm himself. He's just like, ugh.
She'll she'll go up to him and kiss him on the cheek.
And she'll bounce. And she'll say, I can go out with Azure, and nothing will happen. I think. Probably, no. I mean, we'll probably spend, like, way more money than you want us to, but...
Oh, honey, don't worry about money.
So, live with that life choice. And he'll just kind of rub his face like, oh, God, whatever, fine. Fine. Go. Fine. He'll just kind of throw his hands up like he doesn't even care anymore, honestly. Can you please have her home by 8 o'clock?
She looks at her watch.
It's a good few hours.
8:30 and I'll bring you pizza.
Sure. I could do some peace and quiet around here. And she'll kind of skip over to him and go, I love you, Daddy. And that will melt him a little bit, and he'll just be kind of like, oh, fine, fine, I love you too. And he'll kind of kiss her cheek and give Azure a little kiss on the lips. And go back to doing whatever he was. It actually does look like it was fantastically busy.
Now, when you say little, do you mean like normal little or Astria little? Where a little more than you probably should in front of people.
So yeah, your characters go. I imagine you probably go into like she wanted to go into like the Fifth Avenue area.
Okay.
So you guys
She'll cater to the 12-year-old.
Okay. Yeah, she wants to go to like Sephora and like all the different little shops and look at stuff. And she'll buy a couple of things. She's still got a lot of her allowance for the month left over. And she'll kind of play along with like she's kind of playing with Azu's hair, like kind of like batting at it and stuff. And you'll hear like the sound of like a hob child, basically.
Uh-huh.
Cry out like, help! Help! Like it has like that quality that's like magical and like childlike.
Yeah, she'll take Bella's hand and turn toward the sound.
Okay. It's coming from like an alleyway.
Alright, she digs around in her purse and pulls out a flashlight
Okay.
and turns to Bella. Alright, I want you to come with me, but stay right behind me. Hold my belt, okay?
Okay. So she'll grab onto her belt and she'll follow.
So she's got pepper spray in one hand and a flashlight in the other.
Okay. You'll see kind of like a pile of like clothes, basically kind of like struggling and like kind of moving, kind of towards the middle way of this alleyway on the side.
Yeah, I'll approach slowly, shining the flashlight on the pile.
Okay. Make me a wits composure roll.
Okay. Two.
Your character notices that on the end of the alleyway you just came into, a very large form moves into it. And on the other end, like where it was closed off, a form jumps down from like fire escape.
Oh, okay. Shit.
And they kind of start closing it. And the help is a third person that kind of like is kind of mimicking like a hob, and they'll kind of like hop up. They all look to be like orcish type creatures, like ogres,
Awesome.
and they're kind of like sneering and laughing at you two.
Are there any escape routes anywhere?
Wits composure. She'll kind of like grab onto you and like gasp.
Alright, 3.
You spot one. The problem is that it would be for you and Bella to get through would be a little rough.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
you can do it, and it's also in the direction of the it's kind of the best escape route you have, and you'd have to make a jump and a climb for that wall. But it's one of the better escape routes. There are things along the way, and that one doesn't look like he's paying quite as much attention. You can try to get past the other way too. There's one way to do it.
No, she's gonna shove Bella in the direction of the out. Run. Go get your father, run.
Okay, she'll start running. And she'll start trucking and she'll start running. And Bruce.
I assume both Bruce and Soren were together. Is it cool to assume that, or are you okay?
That's fine. Yes. Bruce.
Yeah.
Your character was kind of walking back from the events that just took place, and a very beautiful young woman that looks like the girl in the picture essentially runs into your character. And she'll kind of look up at him, like surprised.
Bella?
Yeah, you're aware that that's Princess Bella, and she's like, Azru, help! And she'll kind of like point behind herself, like she's terrified, by the way.
Okay. Get your dad. Go somewhere safe. How many are there?
She's like, she'll kind of like think, and she's like, 3.
We can take them. And Bruce.
Yeah.
Soren's demeanor has shifted a little bit. It's kind of, the witty, sarcastic kind of little darkling dude is kind of gone, and now it's a very business-oriented motherfucker you're looking at right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, all right, let's go. Which alley was it again?
Bruce will nod.
Can Bella just point out the alley to us?
Yeah,
Right behind her.
the one
Okay,
she hopped
cool.
out of.
All right. Bruce, the things that happen when we get down there, I don't want you to tell anyone about them, okay?
Same deal.
Okay.
And as Bella's escaping, she's gonna blast the one that's closest to her with pepper spray.
Okay.
Yeah, this is some NYPD shit. She sprays at him.
Nice. So yeah, I guess but Bruce and Soren runs into the alleyway.
Yep.
Okay, so again, there are two really big. One is a cyclopean, and one is a gargantuan ogre, and then one of them, a little one, is a corpse grinder ogre. But they're a band of ogres.
I'll open up.
They have courtless. They don't really belong to a court. They're courtless.
Okay. If they attack now, do Soren and Bruce negate defense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. This is a dark alley. Azure's got pepper spray out. Does it look like they mean ill will towards Soren's friend?
Oh yeah. To be honest, this girl's about to end up on the news type thing.
Okay. Then.
But that being said, she is looking like she's fighting herself, like something decent.
Let me ask then. Once you're born, it's 2 lethal, and then is it +1 to everything else?
It's +1 to everything else. If one of them were fire related, it would be +2. But
all right, cool. So this is just gonna be a Dex weaponry roll. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3 lethal to this guy. As
Okay.
Hey Bruce, Soren pulls out once you're born, but he pulls out the knife that he showed you earlier, but he also pulls out a smaller dagger as he goes in and just runs in and just stabs this dude
That's my boy.
with almost no hesitation.
That's my boy.
Yeah, essentially you'll see this flash of like this beautiful ice blade cut through the air and just hit this guy.
I'm gonna take a look at Azure.
Okay.
She's good. She pepper sprayed the fuck out of the guy in front of her, and she pulls out a knife from her bag of tricks, and she's ready.
Oh my god, I love you. I love you so much.
What? What'd I do?
Any bag she has a bag of tricks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if anyone wants to attack Soren, Soren's defense is 4 at the moment.
Okay, so is there any other guy out in the open?
Yeah, there's 2 more.
Okay.
One of them is suffering from pepper spray hell. It's the littler one.
Okay, so I'm gonna go at the other one that is out in the open. And this time, Bruce is not going to even, like, bother with taking off the jacket. So he spends 2 more glamour points. He already spent 1.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna spend 2 more. That means he is down. This is for Stone. He adds 1 more point of strength, and the other one for is his Kith ability.
Oh, is he going large size?
Yeah, both Soren and Azure will see that his leather jacket literally just like rips out to pieces.
On some straight out of Fist of the North Star shit.
It's better than that time he was being a Naruto.
It stands to mention, Azure probably saw Soren stab this dude, Remember how Soren was saying he can't fight?
Well, apparently something happened.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He's just literally got almost twice his size.
Yeah, she's just like, the fuck happened to you two? Someone had their Wheaties this morning.
They're just going full ham.
So yeah, a straight up punch coming up to this guy. Can I spend? Can we spend a like willpower point on rolls in this game?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can.
Spending a point of willpower.
That adds 3 dice.
That adds
It's not
3
bad.
dice.
Yeah, it's on
Is
automatic
that-
success. You add 3
Yeah,
dice.
it adds 3 dice.
Okay.
That's why you can spend willpower on hits now, because it's not OP as fuck.
Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You roll 2
more.
of those.
Nope. Just a solid 5.
Okay. Clock him clean between his eyes, and he kind of like grunts and like looks between his eyes as like you notice that you left a gash. It starts to kind of drip down his face, and his eyes kind of screw up, and he just crashes backwards.
Oh wait, the dude Soren stabbed. How's he looking?
That hurt. Like that hurt some sores. He's
Does it
almost
look
looking
like-
basically curled into a ball.
Oh, okay. Is combat effectively over now, except for this last dude that's still dying from pepper spray?
Well, you guys hear Princess Bella scream.
Oh shit.
They look over again.
There is a very large gargantuan ogre. Kind of, he has her like kind of picked up and like pressed to his chest with his arm around her, and he's got his like throat, like his hand around her throat, and he's like squeezing.
Oh, he's strangling her.
Mm-hmm. And she's like, she's got her hands on his hand, and she's like shifting and like kind of fighting and all that good stuff. So we're gonna need some initiative.
Okay, cool. Soren's going on 12.
7. That is 13.
Alright.
15.
Damn, girl.
Get
Yeah,
it.
Damn, girl.
Listen,
Get it, girl.
that's my future stepdaughter. Mama Bear don't fuck around.
Mama Bear, don't fuck around. He is on 7. What's 7? 13. He's on 13.
Now I'm literally scared about teaching Azure how to fight. She's gonna.
Oh, by the way, hold on. Fuck it, I'm just gonna ask since the secret's more or less out. Spetsnaz knife fighting. The first maneuver in that, where you replace your weaponry dots instead of your composure dots.
Uh-huh.
Do you count specialties as well?
I believe you do.
If we do count specialties, I'm going on 13.
Okay. So, what is your dexterity?
3.
His is 3-2. So,
My wits is 3.
Mine
Okay.
too.
you're all going at the same time. No.
Tim, roll a single dice.
Yeah.
5.
5. So let's get a reroll.
His wits is 4, so he's going before you two. But Mama Bear's going first.
Yeah, how big is this fucker?
If you roll about 9 feet tall. If you
Okay,
do
cool.
that again, you're going at the same time, boys.
I'm
Let's
cool
go,
with just both of us just going. Just.
Alright, let me know.
Okay, you are going first now.
Okay, so the initiative is Azure, this guy, Bruce, Soren.
Yep.
Okay, so Mama Bear, what you doing?
I'm gonna knife him in the junk.
Called shot.
In order to knife him at the junk, you are going to have to take 1 round to get to him. He's at the end of the alleyway.
It's fine.
So,
So
your turn is spent getting to him.
I am charging that fucker.
Okay. If you'll take a 1 die penalty to this roll, you can charge him and hit him this round.
Okay.
You'll have to take a penalty to it.
Well, I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Nice.
So my 1 die penalty is still 2 extra die. So that works out. So what is it? What is it to hit this guy? I've never fought in this game.
It's your dexterity, no strength.
It's your strength plus your weaponry, plus the damage of the weapon. If you have a regular knife, it's 1, minus the target's defense or armor. Well, and or armor.
Okay.
So what's your strength as?
Strength is 2, weaponry is 1.
Okay, so that's 3 dice. A knife is 1 damage, so you're at 4 dice.
Plus my 2.
Plus 2.
Plus 2, so you're at 6 dice. And does the guy have any defense or armor?
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
This isn't sound really strange, but I accidentally closed it. I accidentally closed the sheet while I'm closing the wrong thing. Sorry.
It happened.
It's 4. Sorry.
Alright, so
No,
I get...
No, I'm sorry. It's 3. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I get 3.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you lose 3 dice.
So I get nothing.
That means you have no.
No, I have no successes. I have 663, so nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Although, I believe that his defense is lowered by 1 against Salem. His defense is lowered by, how many people attack him. So against Bruce, it's going to be
Oh, yeah,
2.
you're right. Yeah.
Alright, well, at least I made some difference by attacking him.
Yeah. That's kind of an upside, and an advantage to doing multiple opponents.
Hold on. I need to see. So it's strength, but her defense is 3.
My defense is 2. Oh, you're attacking the
He's
kid.
attacking Bella.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, she is struggling enough that he can't really get a clear grab on her jaw, on her neck and jaw to hurt her yet.
So now it's Bruce.
It's the Bruce.
Okay, so what he's going to do is he's going to use Brute Force 1, Falling Pillar, on this guy.
Okay.
So that is ranked, let me see, that is, I need to spend a point of willpower. That doesn't give me the plus 3 dice, but I do the attack with a strength plus brawl and gain the 9 again bonus. He's just going to get both of his hands together and do a jackhammer fist right down on the top of his head.
Word.
That is gonna be 9 dice. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Nope, just 3.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. Tim, you're next, right?
Okay. How good does this guy look?
He looks like he's doing okay.
Okay.
He got hurt, and it kind of a little bit, but it didn't take him down.
All right, then. So what Soren's going to do is he's going to do the same thing. Does he also take the -1 penalty to attack at the same time?
Yes.
To move. Okay, that's fine then. What he will be doing is Soren will be doing an all-out attack. Pretty much he foregoes his defense for the turn, but gets +2 dice to attack. He will also be dropping a willpower point. So everything put together, he is rolling 14 dice.
Oh my god!
Woo!
Yeah, I'm just gonna point out to you that this character. Is it okay if I tell them, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, this character's been hiding the entire time that he's essentially an assassin, and extremely good at combat.
Yeah. So, God damn it, I really hate That shit. That's only 3 lethal to him.
Hold on. Okay. Azure, it's your turn.
Alright.
I do believe he's still suffering the defense roll now with her right.
At this point, like, I think his D points has reset now. I keep forgetting to do his defense. That's my bad.
It's fine.
Yeah, she's gonna try to
What
get...
are the wound penalties in this game? I forgot. There's
Oh
no wound
man.
penalties in this game, right?
Yeah. If
Okay,
he's at-
that's fine.
Yeah, it'll depend on how much health he has. But he's feeling something now with, I think, 4 bashing and 3 lethal.
No, 3 bashing, 3 lethal.
Okay.
It depends on his health points, but
Kelly, you know what? Take
What?
plus 2 die, because he's essentially attacking who your character considers to be like her daughter.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give you plus 2 die. Like that's something a storyteller can do in this game is add or subtract dice for situations.
Yeah.
And he is actively hurting the girl that you consider to be basically your stepchild.
Alright, where are his open wounds?
He's got right now it would be where Soren hurt him because Bruce did bashing to his head.
Alright,
So-
she's gonna do something weird, but she's going to shove the pepper spray into the open wound and open it up.
savage.
What that is going to do is it's going to remove his action, and when Bruce goes on this next turn, he's not going to have his defense available to him, as he is essentially
You
just
savage
fucking
girl.
going crazy.
Does he let go of the girl?
Yes, he will drop. her.
Alright, she's gonna pick her up and back her out of the fray. That's my
She
deal.
is like clutching to you right now, like fuck. She is basically has her arm around your neck and like holding to you.
And then Soren just looks at Azure and just says, "Close your ears. She does not need to hear or see this."
Yep.
As Soren walks over to the dude. Name.
Is it Soren or Bruce first, by the way?
Oh, I thought the combat was over. I'm sorry.
Oh nope, Bruce gets one more move.
Okay.
But it's up to Bruce. It's up to Bruce.
Okay,
Don't kill him.
Bruce is going in for the kill. I'm sorry.
Oh, I need him. Don't kill him.
Yep, Bruce, go.
This is the wits medicine roll.
Well, he's not dead. He's just
No, he will
severely
be.
injured.
Yeah, if Bruce gets him good enough, he might be.
So this is the medicine roll for a kill point.
Oh no. Oh no. Take
Soren
that.
actually does look over and say, "Don't kill him."
Okay, then this is for a paralyze point. He's
Okay,
gonna try to paralyze him from neck down
Okay, that's fine. Permanently or just for now?
permanently.
Okay.
Fuck him.
Okay.
He's gonna strike at his neck to paralyze from paralyze.
Although I broke my neck, so I don't go into too much detail. I'm shivering.
So do I get it? Do I get the point with 4 successes?
You know what? Actually, just take 2. Take 2 points.
2 more dice?
Everything that's going on. Yeah, take 2 more dice because of everything that's going on.
Okay. So that is 9 plus 2. That is 11.
Okay. Bro, all you need is 3 successes. Okay.
1, 2, 3. One more. One more.
Oh,
One more.
oh, too bad.
That's
What?
exceptional. That is exceptional.
Okay, basically, Bruce, this is the deal. This is like the deal. Bruce, are you going in for a hard touch or a soft touch?
Well, he's going for the pressure point to paralyze him, not kill him.
Yeah, essentially, all your characters saw Bruce do was reach out and basically just tap an area on his back.
On his neck.
Yeah, on his neck, essentially. Like, kind of where his neck and his back and shoulder kind of all meet. And it's like he kind of laughs it off, just kind of like with a ha 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 ha. And then you notice his eyes go like dinner plate huge, and you hear this snap. It almost kind of like reverberates through his back. and he just crumples into a pile, screaming and crying.
And then Soren just walks up, and he just holds the knife up to him, and he says, "If you don't stop screaming like a little bitch, I make sure that you will not scream anymore. Do you understand?"
He'll try so hard to control it. He's like lost controls of his bowels at that. Like there's like pee and poo.
Wait, was
and
that
shit.
when you mean when Soren like basically held the knife up to him?
Well, that too, but
Okay.
the paralysis.
He'll just say, "Name."
Stacy.
Name.
Stacy.
Stacy. Okay. What are you doing out here, Stacy? Talk to me.
We were just looking for some fun, man.
And then Soren will drag the knife across his cheek. "I find this particularly fun, Stacy."
We just wanted some fun.
"Oh, I know, but you picked the wrong people to go fucking with. Now look what happened.
Just let us go.
You
Just let
know,
us go, man.
actually, well, maybe I want to have a little fun. Did you ever think about that? Come on, don't be a party pooper."
Please, just let us go. He's like crying. He's fucking sobbing. This is so unmasculine.
And then as Soren will take his paring dagger, which is a lot thinner, and just kind of stick that in his nose and just be like, "Please keep saying that. It's like music."
Please let us go. I'll do anything. I'll give you anything.
"Sure, I'll let you go. Just get up and walk away."
He'll genuinely try, and then he'll just start sobbing.
Well, that was fun. Azure, go get Ferran. We'll get these ones locked up.
Yep.
Before they will leave, Bruce will just walk up to Azure and what was her name?
Well, yeah,
Bella.
Soren will drop the sadist act for a second and run over to him and be like, "Hey, are you guys okay?"
Yeah, guys, Bruce is about around 9 feet now.
Soren, everyone has seen Soren without his glasses, how he gets all squinty. When his glasses are gone, he's not squinting at all at the moment.
Yeah, so
Yeah, she's checking over Bella and fretting.
She has like the problem is that she's kind of in that state where like when somebody's been traumatized and they're like young, how they just kind of start to shut down and get very sleepy. She's in that state. Like she's starting to fall asleep.
Oh, she's like checking her neck, looking for bruises.
He did do 3 points of damage to her, and she's not that hardy, so
Yeah,
her
this
neck
is like
does
an innocent
hurt.
character. Like, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, she
Okay.
actually did hurt her neck.
okay, I'm going for another wits medicine roll.
To patch
Okay.
her up?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Before you roll it, add one more die, as Soren's helping you.
Okay, so that's 9 dice. 1, 2.
Okay. Yeah, the problem with what she suffered, he strangled her, and the problem is that there can be secondary damage from strangling that can actually be fatal if you're not careful.
Yep, there's a little bone called the hyoid bone.
Yep, I
But
know.
Soren just says,
Yeah.
"Okay, we should
So-
get her back to the Spring Court place."
So
I
what he's
will...
going to... Oh, I'm sorry.
My bad. If you had something to add, go ahead and add.
Oh, yeah,
Bruce is gonna
so
medical.
what he's going to do is he's going to kneel down and one hand to her head. I don't know if she's conscious right now.
She's quickly falling asleep is what's happening. There's like this instinct, there's like this trigger in certain like ages. You'll start to grow out of it. but you'll start to
Mhm.
fall asleep like when you've been traumatized. That's like why children like throw
Yeah.
up in balls and goes to sleep when they're lost. That's happening.
So, Bruce like will put one hand on top of her head
Hmm.
and will look her in the eyes and say, "Everything is going to be all right." And he just like puts a fingertip right deep down on her neck, pushing a pressure point to make sure there will be no secondary damage.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt a little
Um,
bit. I'm sorry, but it's gonna
It's
ensure
fine.
that she won't going to have a secondary damage from this.
Okay. She'll actually kind of walk up to your character and wrap her arms around your neck, and kind of put her head on your shoulder. She just wants to go to sleep so badly.
Just go on to sleep. It's okay.
Yeah,
So Bruce looks at Azure. Are
as
you
we'll
alright?
hold her arms out to Bella and scoop her up. I'm fine.
And as. Not a word about what I did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you. As Soren puts his knives away, and he'll say, by the way, that was some shoddy work. You could use more practice.
She pats him on the cheek a little bit, and she takes Soren in her free hand and just kisses him square on the lips. Thank you.
No problem?
All right,
Anyway,
let me get you home, Bella.
She'll nod.
I will tell Ferran and send some help for you guys to get these jerks back home.
I will stick with Stacy over there.
Yeah, you keep Stacy company.
I'll make sure that you two get home safely. And Bruce starts to walk with you.
Yeah, and I'll buy you a new jacket.
Don't worry, I have more.
I assume your closet is filled with only that jacket and no shirt under it?
Yep.
Exactly. And I think at this point, some people need to make clarity rolls.
Yeah, you guys are pretty much fine. You didn't kill anyone.
By the way,
Oh,
Soren,
even the dude that Soren stabbed the shit out of, he's still good? He's just writhing on the floor?
Yeah. Somebody's gonna have to heal him, or he's gonna be in some pain for a while. But you guys are okay with clarity.
Alright,
Yeah.
cool.
Soren,
They'll get healed.
So,
Yeah.
do Bruce. So to fast forward, essentially, so we're not sitting here for travel time. Bruce
no.
and
Just
oh,
one
go-
second.
okay.
When you look at Bruce, and when you catch a glance of Bruce, and while he's looking at you, he looks quite shocked and quite disturbed. He did not expect that shit.
At Soren,
Yeah.
he'll just say, ah. On my vacation, I learned a lot of things. Let's leave it at that.
No. Out of character, you managed to scare Bruce.
Oh God, that should be a merit. But so yes, you guys will get Princess Bella back to the court. When she gets back to the court, she'll basically wiggle out of Azur's arms, and her father will basically kind of look over and then notice that you two are all like disheveled and that she's hurt, and he'll kind of
Oh no, Soren looks perfectly fine.
Well, Soren stayed
no.
back with the soon-to-be
Oh,
dead body.
right. Yeah.
yeah, he does kind of rush over to her, and she'll kind of rush to him like, Daddy, and he'll kind of scoop her up, and he's like, what happened to you? What's wrong? And she's like, and she'll kind of like, in the most disjointed, like squeaky, her throat is kind of like croaky right now, like disjointed thingy. She'll kind of explain what happened, and he just kind of listens to her, and he'll heal her while she's talking, and he'll just Actually, he'll look at Azure and he'll just like his face is just like, what?
Az will come up to them with Bruce. We need to send some help to go find Soren and collect the 4 that attacked us.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
He'll kind of look at her and look at like Azure and say, you kept Bella safe?
Of course. I mean, she got a couple bruises, and I'm sorry. I
He'll kind of
been...
run away and he'll come back. Like he essentially like tackles Donati. Like Donati was like nearby and he'll like tackle him and kind of like pull through his clothing and like pull something out. Donati's like, okay, my lord, thank you. He'll like skid back in front of her and like shove something into her hands.
She looks into her hands and blinks a few times.
It is a little box. And he'll whine.
Opens said box.
It is a rather lovely engagement ring.
This is the bitch. This is the bitch. This is the bitch I
He's
want,
wiping
guys.
the bitch. You wiping the bitch? What? You took care of my kid. Yeah, he's like he's like, I don't know what to do with that, but Donati said if I wanted to marry you, I needed that. And he'll wiggle, because he has no idea what to do with that thing.
So are you asking me to marry you?
That would make you my wife, right?
Yes.
That's the thing that I need to do. Do this thing with me. I want you to be my wife. How does that work? I'll like grab her face.
She'll just kiss him.
Are you my wife now?
Almost. We'll have to have a wedding. But there's one thing you have to do.
What's that?
You have to put this ring on this finger. And she'll point.
He'll put the ring on like halfway up his own finger.
No, on me, honey. On me.
He'll take the ring off and he'll put it on her finger on the hand she indicated. Bella will basically kind of clear her throat and she'll whisper in Donati's ear, and he'll kind of nod and he'll walk over to him and whisper in his ear, and he'll kind of go, oh okay, and he'll drop down to his knees because they told him to take a knees, like to get down on his knees, and he'll look up at her, and he's like. And he'll kind of look at Claudio again.
Fuck me running.
He'll whisper in his ear. Huh? He'll whisper in his ear. And he'll say, will you do me the honor of being my wife? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? He'll nod.
And she's just grinning like crazy, like... And she'll blink a few times. Of course.
She didn't say yes!
Yes!
Look at him like, oh god! No!
You're on. Hey, up here. Up here.
He'll look up at her, like, seriously, he looks like he was about to pass out. He's like,
up here. Hey, hey.
What did I say wrong? What do I say to make you say yes?
I'm saying yes.
He shifts and howls. Like, it's one of those things where you have to cover your ears.
Yeah, she does.
It, like, reverberates out through. Like, you two can hear it, okay? Like, no, I'm sorry. Like, Stacy and what's-his-face can hear this howl. Soren, sorry. So, yeah, he'll and then he'll shift back to a people and pick her up and kiss her.
Bruce
I
claps.
love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. And you're gonna be my wife. And it's gonna be amazing. And then, they're going to have a queen. And, oh, God, Claudio just goes, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Azure's phone goes off.
She tosses her phone at Bruce.
He catches it. By the way, I forgot something. That kit ability is for the entire day, so
I assume you can dismiss it whenever, but
no, I think it's
says
for the
full
entire day. It's like literally for the entire day.
Well, you're huge forever then now, aren't you?
So he is going to be like 9 feet tall for the entire day, and when it got
Dang.
turned off, he is going to take a point of lethal.
Nice.
everyone sees that Soren is calling.
Yeah,
Yep, opens up the
I'm
phone.
kissing my man. I threw the phone at Bruce.
Can we get a crew here, please? I just had to beat the pepper sprayed one to unconsciousness.
Right on it.
Thank
And
you.
Bruce walks up to Claudio.
He'll look at him.
He'll say exactly what Soren said.
Is this for bodies or for... Are they still alive?
Still alive.
Claudio
he's
would
like-
I was like, damn.
Okay, I'm just gonna say Claudio would actually probably be surprised that the name Soren and they're still alive is in the same sentence.
Yeah, that's like... What are we about to get there?
Yeah, he's
not.
like, wow, really? Shit.
Yeah, bro, right. He's learned to,
Like,
he's learned to
Bruce,
calm
like-
himself.
keeping his voice really low about this, so Bella wouldn't hear
Broke
about
up
it.
a little.
He's.
Okay.
I said. Bruce is keeping his voice really low while talking about this to Claudio, so Bella won't hear it.
Okay. Yeah, he'll nod and he'll say, of course, right on it. And he'll start calling about the clavigers. Actually, the clavigers are for that. That's like kind of specifically what they do.
Before Bruce hangs up the phone, he just picks it back up. Help is on the way, and he will just like go like, "You never needed my help for training, did you?"
Straight up fighting, probably. But when it comes to melee weapons, I'm not bad. If you want, I can talk about it a little more with you now that you know the grand secret.
Yeah, we're gonna need to have a talk.
It'll happen. Anyway,
Um,
I'll catch you around.
Donati can hear like the conversation because they're on a fucking cell phone. And neither one of you would be quiet. He'll reach up and he'll take the cell phone from Bruce, and he basically puts it to his lips and he goes, "Your character." And he'll chuckle and hand it back to your character.
Really gotta ride that nostalgia train. It's not a good nostalgia train.
Coming into the station, my friend, and I'll hand it back to I'll hand it back to Bruce with a smile on his face.
He'll take it. So, yeah, they'll be there, and he hangs up.
Yes. He'll the kiss is still going on, by the way. It hasn't broken.
Yeah, they're busy.
And
Actually,
Bella's
I'm gonna
just
say
like,
that I think that Faraz should probably roll Resolve Composure to just not take Azure into the bedroom.
Oh no! Once he's if his daughter wasn't like here and not fine, he'd be doing it right now. But so he'll
Extenuating circumstances.
Bruce actually walks up to Bella.
okay, she'll look up at him.
He'll like kneel down as low as he can get,
Okay.
and he's actually trying to make sure that Bella is completely okay.
She's okay. She's a little sorry. I'm going through overlays. I have to do it to get back to hers. She looks a little like kind of shaken and sad. But she's okay. She'll actually kind of wrap her arms around Bruce's neck and kiss his cheek.
Oh.
He looks up. Everything is going to be okay, little one.
She'll nod. She looks very young right now. Like, for everything she's been through, she just looks very young.
Yeah, Bruce is just going to like hang around Bella to make sure she's okay.
She wants to go eat ice cream and watch TV. So if your character can go with her and eat ice cream and watch TV, she'll be happy.
Okay, so he's gonna do literally the same thing. He's gonna pick Bella up, let her sit on his shoulder, and he just goes around to find some ice cream.
It's in the kitchen. Her father's not allowed in there, so she has to get to herself. And then she'll go and pull him to watch Drag Race.
Okay.
Like RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yeah, her father at one point will protest, and she's like, "I'm outside." And he's like, oh, "Well, okay, fine." Yeah. He'll take his lupus form and he'll jump on the couch next to her, like almost crushing the couch.
Does
He'll
anyone
pull
ever
in,
come and
Can
Can
yeah,
someone
it's gonna take okay. You're in Brooklyn, they're in Brooklyn, and you're in Manhattan. It's gonna take some time, but they'll get there.
Okay, because I do want to rejoin the scene.
So yes, you can rejoin the scene about now.
Okay.
Why
Soren
is Sharon
comes-
Needle so funny?
Soren just comes on back in.
She's
He-
eating ice cream.
Looks relatively, not disheveled for someone that just stabbed 2 people.
So
Yeah.
this is the deal. The king is now the couch. Bella is sitting on Bruce if he would have let her. Basically, I imagine that what's her name? Azra. I'm looking at it. What the fuck? Is sitting against her wolf couch.
Yep. She sees Soren come in and she just holds up a bowl of ice cream. One hand holds it to him.
I'm good.
A spoon of ice cream will go to Bruce's mouth.
My big Bruce. Like my size
He-
Barbie.
He takes a bite.
My size Bruce B. Like every other third bite she's giving to Bruce.
Like, he is quite surprised by this thing called ice cream because he never had it before. It's
All
cold
ice cream.
but sweet at the same time. It's interesting for him.
It's kind of like Princess Bella.
Cold and sweet? I won't say it was very cold.
Yeah, she can be a cold little bitch sometimes. But yeah, she'll like I said, every third bite she'll give to him. And she's just like, why is Sharon Needle so funny? I don't get it. Her father just grumps. Unless there's anything else to do, I think with that we can end our scene, right guys?
Okay.
Yeah.
You good with that, Bruce, on the end there? Well, you better be. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and that's our scene.